surviving death in the gap of a tread of a sole of a shoe. The ant carried the dead fly from the concrete path onto the grass, nearly killed by the mower that quickly rolled past. Climbing down the curb onto the road, the ant perilously, courageously continued, unreserved in its right of nature, working for the good of the greater. Sanctuary is an island of white paint as a truck roars and rumbles by.
In the Garden of Eden, there were two trees, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. From the tree of life, Adam and Eve could eat, but from the tree of knowledge, God forbade them from eating. Yet they were tempted and broke the rules.
And rumbles by. A pothole is refuge from the wheels of a four-wheel drive. Shelter from the rain is an empty Coke can in the gutter. Providence is a block train that stops the can from going asunder.
At the possibility of ancient cultures knowing about a binary sun system, there are a number of stories about twin gods whose adventures could be translated as an allegory of a binary system. There's the gods Romulus and Remus, known as the founders of Rome. There's Kali and Durga waging war against the evil world. There's the Mayan twin gods Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoati, who, as the story goes, brought death and disease upon the land with a simple bowl game. Then there's the story of the Chinese and Korean Yin-Yang. The Yin-Yang symbol has been traced back to around 4000 BC. In Chinese mythology, the god creator Pangu separated yin and yang with his axe and created the heavens and earth. The Chinese term yin means murky, and the term yang means sunny. Yin and yang could simply be an allegory for the duality of night and day, man and woman. But the binary star theory certainly adds a new dimension to the yin-yang symbol.
Providence is a block train that stops the can from going asunder. Sunshine reflects from the fly's dead eyes as the ant resumes its homeward path with its determined...
Dr. Fritz Alan Popp discovered that the cells in our body communicate through biophotons, which are tiny particles of light that are single units of an electromagnetic field. This communication system within our body also exists between people in what's known as morphic resonance.
In this animation, we'll see the remarkable way our DNA is tightly packed up so that 6 feet of this long molecule fits into the microscopic nucleus of every cell. The process starts when DNA is wrapped around special protein molecules called histones. The combined loop of DNA and protein is called a nucleosome. Next, the nucleosomes are packaged into a thread. The end result is a fiber known as chromatin. This fiber is then looped and coiled yet again. leading finally to the familiar shapes known as chromosomes, which can be seen in the nucleus of dividing cells.
Ron Sakeley, Department Chairman, Chemistry, University of California, Berkeley, showed that DNA acts as an antenna for cellular upregulation. The primary function they taught us about what DNA is about. It's a receiver and transmitter of photons, light and phonon sound. For what? Cellular upregulation, meaning that their water molecules, the pyramid power around the DNA spiral energizing strands, are taking in the spiritual energy of love vibrations and then sending it out for manifesting, precipitating in a quantum field, the physical matter of the body. These are hertz, frequencies, or cycles per second that the musicians can retune their instruments to play and experiment with. Why? Again, these are the Creator's musical scale, the original Solfeggio, buried for 3,000 years in the Bible. So the ancient priests who knew how to levitate the huge stones for the building of the pyramids, and the Masonic knowledge that predated ancient Egypt, the ability to have this information, these frequencies, serve the function of creation, destruction, and miracles on behalf of the empowered people who had access to this knowledge. I say that because of this metaphor. This is the difference between the power of our Creator and anything else, particularly evil. That you can go into a pitch black room full of evil, full of darkness, and light a little candle, and instantly that darkness flees. But you can't do the opposite. You can't go into a well-lit room full of truth and wisdom and righteousness and joy and health and harmony with the universal power. And you can't take any amount of darkness and go into that well-lit room and have any effect whatsoever. That is the metaphor which I frequently think of when I think that I'm not empowered. It is the greatest lesson for me, and I think for everybody else, to know that we're on the winning side and that we win in the end.
As you are watching this, understand that it is not a fight to be fought. It is not a war to be waged. No gun rights have to be exercised. Not a finger has to be lifted. Most people wonder how one person can make a difference. They ask that if all this is so simple and this information is available, why hasn't someone else conquered their fears and changed the world for everyone else? This is the most difficult and beautiful conundrum to our lives. Your reality affects you and only you. Your curiosity has led you to this genre of information to serve a very specific purpose in your life. To understand visually how the universe is truly a hologram, a math professor at Yale University developed a formula that is plugged into a computer program. Named after him, the Mandelbrot set shows a seemingly disorganized pattern. But no matter how far you zoom into the design, you will always find the same pattern within the whole pattern. Each fractal, broken down infinitely, will always reflect the whole. When one fractal changes its pattern, the sum total of the whole pattern changes along with it. This exemplifies that the whole world does not need to be awoken. There is no race to inform the 6 billion people on this planet of this message. It is only important that you, personally, learn to conquer your innermost fears and learn to love. When you see your fears for what they are and master your emotions, then, and only then, will you truly be free.
The winter